Hi there. We're going to learn our last time lesson today. Okay, we're going to talk about quarter hour again, but now we're talking about when it's been 3/4 of an hour. Here's 1/4 of an hour was 15 minutes. 2/4 of an hour is 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3/4 of an hour is 45 minutes. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's look at this clock. Okay, I probably should have done this yesterday. I've divided my clock into 4 sections. Yesterday we talked when it was 1 section, that meant 15 minutes. When it's 2 sections, it's when the hour hand would be at the 6, and it's 30 minutes. If it's been 1, 2, 3 sections, the minute hand is going to be pointing at the 9, which would be 45 minutes. I might have said hour right here at 6. I meant minute hand if I said that. Going a little crazy doing these videos. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 3/4 of an hour. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, or sections. 1 section, 2 sections, 3 sections. Okay, now we know there's 4 sections altogether, right? But today we're going to talk about quarter of an hour when we get over here to the 9 or the 45-minute mark. Okay, so this is when our rooms are extremely important. Okay, extremely important. So I have my minute hand over here at the 9, which means it's been 45 minutes, correct? But my hour hand, it's getting closer and closer to the 4 o'clock hour. Is it the 4 o'clock hour yet? Because the the hour hand is still in the 3 o'clock room. Sorry, there's such a glare. So, even though this hour hand is inching closer to the 4 o'clock hour, it's not there yet. So we cannot call this 4:45 because we're not in the 4 o'clock hour. It's 3:45. Okay? Even though this was the 15-minute mark in the hour box or hour room, this was the 30-minute mark in the hour room, and now we're over here to the 15-minute mark, and we're getting so close to the next room. But we're not in it yet. We are not in the next hour room. We are still in the 3 o'clock room. So this is where knowing the rooms for each hour saves the day. Okay? Such a good tip and trick to learn. So today is when it's super important to pay attention to the room, the hours room. Okay? So you are going, well, let's practice a few more. What about this one? Okay. Look at this one. Okay. My minute, the long hand, is on the 9. Sorry, I cannot find a non-glare spot. Okay, so it's been 45 minutes or 3/4 of an hour. Okay, but look at my hour hand. Is it 11:45 or is it 12:45? You got to look carefully, but it is 11:45 because the hour hand is still in the 11 o'clock hour. Okay? What about when it looks like this? Okay? We know it's been 45 minutes. Is it 5:45 or is it 6:45? It's so close to the 6, but is it in the 6 o'clock room? Nope, it's still in the 5 o'clock room. Okay, so this is the easy smeezy trick that helps us figure it out. So the time is 5:45. What about if it looks like, I gotta rearrange my magnet on this. Look at this one. It's so close together. The minute is 45, and my hour, which room is my hour in? It's in the 8 o'clock room. Means the hour's still between 8 and 9. It's not to 9 yet. It's still 8. So it is 8:45. Okay? Let's look at this one. What would this one be? Look at the hour. Look at the room the hour's in. What time is it? Tell your parents. What time is it? It's 9:45 because the hour is still the 9 o'clock hour or the 9 o'clock room. Okay, this one, I think to the 45 minutes, I think this is the one that takes a lot of practice. So what are we going to do today? We're going to practice. So we are going to look at this. Look, they tell us every single time on the top row, your minute is to the 45 minutes because it's pointing to the 9. But we have to figure out the hour. So I'm going to do the first one, and to really help me see it, I'm a really, really visual person. And if I can't see it, it's harder for me to understand. So I want to be able to see what room is this in. Is it in the 2 o'clock room or the 3 o'clock room? Well, they look so similar, but come over here and look at your chart. It is between the 2 and the 3. So between the 2 and the 3 is the 2 o'clock hour. So it is 2:45. Okay? Come over here and let's look at this one. They don't tell us the minute, but let's always start with the hour. Okay? I am going to color this in because I'm so visual. So you'll have to be patient with me while I color this in. You can color yours in too. Okay, so what hour does this clock say? It's in the 7 o'clock room. Nope, I made a mistake looking at this backwards. It is between the 6 and the 7. So is it the 7 o'clock room? No, it is the 6 o'clock room because the hour hand is in between the 6 and the 7. Okay, so on this line, we would fill in 7 because it is, sorry, I said it wrong again, 6. That's not helpful when I keep saying the wrong word. It is 6 o'clock, and what's my minute? 45. So this clock says 6:45. All right, because I keep messing up, I obviously need more practice. So we're going to try another one. I'm coloring it in, hoping that helps my eyes since it sure didn't on the last one. All right, so we're looking at this clock. Sorry, I got to be able to see it and you see it, okay? What is my hour? We're in between a 10 and an 11, okay? Look at your chart. What is in between a 10 and an 11? It is the 10 o'clock room because it's right here and it's in between the 10 and the 11. So it's 10 o'clock. The hour is 10. What is my minute? It's to 45. It's to 9, which is 45. So it is 10:45. Okay? That is the time when I would normally send you guys back to second grade so you could have a bathroom break and then head out to recess. The nice thing is with distance learning, once you get your work done, you've got recess the rest of the day. That's awesome, isn't it? Okay, keep practicing. On the next page, it is telling you that the time is 7:45, but they have not drawn in the 7-hour hand, the 7-hour hand. Where is my 7-hour hand going to be? Well, of course, it's going to be in the 7 o'clock hour, okay? And it's not right at the 7 and it's not halfway between the 7 and the 8. It is almost. It is almost to the 8 o'clock hour, okay? But it's not there yet because we're still in the 7 o'clock room, okay? So this clock now says 7:45. So you will fill in the hour hand, okay? It is helpful, like on the next one. The next one says 9:45. Before I even try to figure out where I'm going to fill in my hour hand, it tells me that it is 9:45. So I'm instantly going to color in my 9 o'clock hour. I'm going to look at my chart if I need to, and my 9 o'clock hour is between the 9 and the 10. Okay? So I'm instantly going to fill in my 9 o'clock hour. Now, if it has been 45 minutes, we're getting close to the next hour. It's not 10 o'clock yet, but it's close. So I'm going to draw in my hour hand close to 10 o'clock, but not there yet. Okay? So this is what you're going to do here. On this side, we have a review. We have 45s, we have 15s, we have o'clocks, we have 30s. So this is a review. You'll draw a line from the digital clock to the analog clock that says the same time. And another fun review where it's going to solve some kind of a puzzle down here. And the last page is also a review because we have 45s, 30s, o'clocks, 15s, but they want you to fill in the hour hand. So first, it says 5:45. Okay, I'm going to color in, highlight in my hour. So they say it's 5:45. So if it is 5:45, I've got to draw my hour hand in the 5 o'clock room, right? So it's getting close to 6 o'clock, but it's not there yet. Whoops. It's not there yet. So here would be my hour hand. Okay? The next one says 1:30. Well, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to color in my 1 o'clock hour. Okay? And if it's 1:30, I'm halfway to 2 o'clock. So my hour hand is going to be drawn halfway. Okay, smack dab in the middle, but obviously still in the 1 o'clock room. Okay, we know how to do 4 o'clock easy smeezy. Let's try the 12:15. Well, they tell me the hour is 12. So first, I'm going to draw in my 12 o'clock room. Now, it's only been 15 minutes. It's only a quarter or one section past 12 o'clock. So I'm going to make my hour hand be just a little bit past 12 o'clock. Okay? It's not halfway, and it's not getting close to 1 o'clock. It's a little past 12 o'clock. So I would put my hour hand right there. Okay? Now, this paper is probably one of the most important papers we'll do because we're working on our 45 minutes. We're working on how to draw the hour hand in when it's 45 minutes and it's so close to the next hour. And then we're doing a great review. All right? Super. You guys are going to get this. Your parents are going to think this is genius. Just genius, because it makes it so easy to know what the hour is. So by you teaching this to your parents, they're going to learn so much. They'll be so glad to know this tip. It'll make telling time so much easier for them too. All right? Keep up the good work. Work hard. Get your distance learning done, and then go play. Be done for the day once you get your stuff. Schoolwork done. All right. Love you guys. Glad you're working so hard. I'll send another video later. Bye.